Welcome back to the channel, and thank you to the new subscribers. That's very kind of you, and thank you to the James for my coffee. He bought me a coffee. Thank you very much indeed. So this is a follow-on series type of thing. This is my DIY HiCap. There is a previous video that I did where I upgraded it by replacing the transformers from a 0.22 volt transformer secondary, which allowed me to lift the output of this device from 24 volts, 25 volts to 30 volts. Worked a treat in the end. I did drop out a rectifier somehow. I think I might have shorted out the connection here under here, not quite sure. But anyway, that was all fixed. It was all fine, 30 volts, and I tidied up in here. It's nice and neat now. But I've moved on since then, and I've now got, bear with me, I've upgraded it yet again. It's still 30 volts as it was previously, but I now have Mundorf capacitors on this device and active rectification. Active rectification, in effect, they're 100 times quieter than a Schottky, or Schottky, whichever you want to pronounce it, but not cheap. All these things are not cheap. This is I think this was a group buy on DIY Audio, this PCB, and you have to put on your devices. This is an LT4320 N8, the actual device. In theory, what it does, it takes a rectifier, rectifies AC into DC, but in doing so it's inefficient and in effect noisy in doing that, and these devices drop that by a factor of 100, so it's 100 times quieter, and far more efficient. These things just don't get hot. You can put, there is a limit. The limit is 0.40 volts per side. This is a single rail one. You can get dual rail ones from other places. This is one from is it Evotronics in Romania, I believe. These are very good. They're very slim. They'll slip in anywhere. The DIY Audio Group Buy one is a little bit heavier, and there's another one here that's readily available all over the internet, from China. I bought these from Australia, turned into a nightmare. Never mind. The boards were about £2.50, but by the time it was landed, I think customs cocked up because I got charged £47 for import duty, VAT, and the £8 post office. This is in the UK, of course, plus the handling charge. And then you got to go and buy all the components. I don't know whether that will focus. The LT4320, which in effect is a controller. It controls what these rectifiers are doing. This is a rectifier, or it's a MOSFET actually, but it's used in this to transform AC to DC. Very nice device, but not cheap, as all these things. DIY is not cheap anymore. So I've modified this 30 volt, in effect, HiCap, and this is the Avondale ASRZ shunt regulator, and I've dumped all the power supplies side of it, which he may or may not like, but there you go. I'm a heavy DIYer. I will implement any change that I can. As my handle on forums is Laverda, the implementer. So I'll implement everything. So I've dumped the existing rectifiers that were on this and replaced it with these active rectifiers, and I've taken away the existing capacitance, smoothing capacitance, and I've replaced them with the Mundorf AG power cap. The result is yet again another substantial lift in sound quality. For me it's a no-brainer. It works on all equipment, be it this is specifically for the Avondale Grad 1. This is my Grad 1 superb bit of kit, the Grad 1 preamplifier, and this is its power supply now, and it's very good indeed. I changed these first and left the existing shotkeys which are underneath. Very nice uplift, and then I changed the rectifiers for these, and there was another uplift, not so substantial, still nice. These add a tonality. Active rectifiers add a tonality, a smoothness, a fluidity, if you like, to the music. There's more of a flow. It's not black and white, don't get me wrong. It's just that little bit extra, a little bit more in the audio spectrum that I like to listen to. So money wise, these are nearly £30. What are these? These are £35 by the time, and more depending on your import duties each. So for less than a couple of £100 you get a major upgrade as a DIY. You can do all sorts of other things, but that's the culmination of what I've been doing this past few months, and that's the result. So thanks for watching, thanks for all the kind comments. If you want, please buy me a coffee, there'll be a link down below, and there will be more very soon. Much obliged, bye.